Welcome back to another 3 Bourbon Years. This week we had a special gift sent to us from Full Curl Spirits.
Ooh.
If you are a long-time watcher of the Bourbon Years,
time.
You'll know that
like first couple.
some of the OG videos we did Full Curl because we had some bottles sent to us and
Sponsorship.
Started the whole thing. So Mitch's gonna go through what we got. This isn't a normal thing you're gonna find on a shelf.
Definitely not. So what we got here is essentially like a gift set. It comes in this wonderful sack here, and it's about $300. So it's some high quality wood here.
Cherry.
Seriously, this thing is built as like an armor crate or like a ammo box.
Right, I got the sack.
All right, you pull it out.
It's a pillowcase.
So there's, as you can see, there's a bunch of engravings on it, and I'll read the side here. It says, "Every bottle of Full Curl Spirits purchased, a portion of our profits are donated to the conservation of wild sheep to their native range." So very cool, very awesome. So you're drinking with a cause, and that's always a good thing. And
you got to have your excuse to drink, right?
Oh. All right, cool. So it comes with these 4 really cool glasses, a letter from the man himself. I don't know if you can see this, if it'll be in focus, but they're engraved really nice heavy-duty glasses. No joke, these aren't cheap. You get 4 of them, and then you get 2 whiskeys of your choice. In here we have a 8-year rye and a 9-year bourbon, and for the sake of time, we're gonna review the bourbon for you guys today.
Yeah, and this is like something you would send as a gift, Christmas, birthday. Maybe you're a collector and you just want it on your shelf. This isn't probably something that you're gonna buy.
Maybe gift your boss.
Yeah,
you want to impress him.
Yep. So I know he was talking to the owner Rob, and he was saying he put a lot of time and energy into crafting this box and custom building it, and it kind of shows. It's
Anybody home?
Solid.
No, yeah, it's a really nice box. It is well put together.
So full disclosure,
so
we actually kind of already filmed a version of this, but our camera overheated, which has happened
a lot of times.
So yeah, what do we know about the bourbon?
So we are unsure of the mash bill. Did he say?
No, I haven't asked him.
Okay, I maybe he can post in the comments down below. But unknown mash bill. Full Curl Distillery. This is a 9-year whiskey. As you can see, we put a little dent in it. As he said, we have done a review off camera, I suppose. So yeah, we'll dig in, get into this, so you guys can get our take on the bourbon.
And it is MGP.
It is MGP. 9-year age,
but it's higher.
Not bad.
Higher age MGP.
Yeah.
So
we did mention that we had Full Curl when we started. And, we liked it. It was just really young for our taste. You know, we are very much whiskey hounds now, so the little extra age we're excited to try for you guys on camera. So
Taylor's got to share our...
Oh yeah. Go over and follow us on Patreon. Go and check it out. We just started it. $5 a month gets you a subscription to that, and
subscribe.
Dude, I can see your belly down there, man.
Messy pour, dude.
Anyways, yeah, go over and check us out over there. You get extra content. We actually did just post a video out there of us trying Michter's 10-year rye versus Michter's 10-year bourbon. So it's pretty cool behind the scenes kind of look at what we do here.
A couple others in there.
Yeah, and it helps us create this content and spit it out to YouTube for free. And it helps us upgrade the channel. So talking camera equipment so it doesn't overheat, and
so we can sound better.
Videos, and so we can sound better with microphones.
Yeah. So you can hear us better.
I just want to say thank you, Rob and Full Curl, for sending us.
Yes, thank you. We really appreciate it.
The bottle. We're excited. So.
All right, let's dig in.
A little deeper color, like dark copper.
Ooh. Cherry?
Yeah, it smells fruity.
Cherry, anyone?
Fruity and oaky.
Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebble Oak Bomb.
Oh, Fruity Pebbles is like...
It immediately is sweet though. Like it
Fruit
touches
Loops,
my
maybe.
nose. It's not dark or bitter. It's just like this like candy sweetness that...
This is a very sweet whiskey.
It does. It smells very like almost like a cherry turnover. That's what it is. That's what I'm smelling.
The cool thing is all the bottles have a different bighorn sheep on it. kind of neat.
Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about the bottles.
Cool bottle.
They're really cool.
Yeah,
You know, different shape. The corks are really nice. They have like the ram.
and they've revamped all their branding since our first couple, which is kind of cool.
Yeah,
The labels.
I like
Labels
the
look
new
nice.
label. I think this looks really nice. I like
Yeah.
this a lot more than even that first rendition. So,
Very clean.
but yeah, Mitch, you're right. This is like fresh out of the oven,
Yeah.
like a cherry pie.
Bakery.
cherry pie
Yeah,
on the
seriously.
windowsill. You're.
It lifts you off the ground.
I mean, is it not? It is.
Yeah, it is cherry pie. Like,
It's like an apple cobbler, cherry
Ooh,
cobbler.
apple-
I don't know, something
yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like baked pies.
ooh, I'm getting apple now that you're mentioning it.
it's a wonderful day for pie.
Oh gosh. Then it turns sour.
Yeah, I mean, sweet fruity pie oak.
Pretty crazy legs
You
too, honestly.
Yeah.
I like it.
All right,
Let's dig in.
Cheers.
Cheers. Some upfront corn.
MGP. I do like the. There's a gnat flying around, of course.
Hey, buddy.
I do like the sweetness on the front end too. Of it kind of follows through from the nose, which isn't always the case with bourbon, right? I will say at 100 proof, it is a really easy drinker. Like it doesn't really hit above
It is
its
very
weight,
smooth.
but it's
Like-
also not like it doesn't taste like a watered down 80 proof or something. Like it's kind of just right there at 100.
it's right there.
Kind of hits in the back of your tongue.
It's a little peppery.
Like the hot pepperiness.
Yeah, it's a pepperiness, but yeah, I think the sweetness, like you said, is up front. No doubt
Yeah.
about that. You get that sweetness, turns into pepper. Long finish to me.
Mm-hmm.
Sits
No,
around for a
it
while.
definitely it's still kind of
Back
lingering.
of tongue. It sits
Yeah.
on your
It
tongue.
is.
And this is 9 years old, right?
9 year.
Okay.
So this bottle by itself, like we kind of mentioned, is 85.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, I haven't mentioned individual pricing.
Yeah.
We just said the 300 for the
So
box is 125. Each bottle is 85.
Yeah.
So
and you always say 10 years per year.
yes,
Or $10
$10 per year. Yeah, that's kind of
So
the
I mean,
standard.
it's kind of right in line with that old adage. But the thing is, you're also competing with a lot of brands that are $60.
But remember, this also
70.
has a cool cause,
Right.
and you're getting kind of a high quality bottle. So you're getting like
Right.
cool bottle, cool
Presentation.
thing. Yeah, like that. That can account for something. I remember a world where we said we wanted to buy Willet Pot still because of the bottle. Liquid
this-
ain't so good.
This definitely, to me, I don't know why I get the vibe, but this is like I have an office in my home that's like my getaway where I do work and stuff, and this is sitting on the shelf with like 2 of those glasses. You know what I mean? It just
Oh,
kinda
2 of the
fits
full
that
curl, yeah.
vibe.
Yeah.
It'd be cool, like, oh, you can we're gonna talk work and you're pouring. You
On
know,
that square bottle.
Yep.
Yeah.
I feel like this would be really good in a cocktail too, because it's kind of got that sweet pepperiness.
Yeah. Are you guys getting anything else on the palate? We haven't really
Yeah.
talked
Sorry.
about it at all yet.
Got side notes.
Oily, it really coats the mouth.
I'm getting after the sweetness, I get this little pop of like I get the pepper, but like cocoa,
I was gonna say, I was taking it as like
like a dull baking cocoa.
I was gonna
Oh,
take
okay.
it as like
Yeah.
cream almost, but like no, I think cocoa is more.
Yeah. Where it's not. It's kind of bitter, but it's kind of sweet at the same time. Like
There is like a slight, just a slight bitterness.
Yes.
Not like off-putting at all, but,
but I think the sweetness kind of mellows. They mellow each other out.
yeah. Yeah, it's, I mean, like,
Interesting.
seems like
Pretty good.
some rye spice in there to me. I don't know,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah, just a little spiciness. But yeah, Mitch, you're right. I think the sweetness comes from the corn up front. It does
You taste the
like,
corn and then it turns into that like sweet corn.
It does taste like MGP.
And then yeah, oh yeah.
for sure.
I don't know if I get any of that fruit. You know what I mean? I'm not really tasting.
I would say
fruit.
barely any fruit coming
No,
through on the palate. It's just oak.
All on the nose is the fruit. But what do you think? Should we get into it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So we have an $85 bottle, 9-year whiskey, 100 proof. Why don't I just start since I'm yammering. So here's the thing: is
Yammering.
I'll be honest with you, my interpretation of the liquid itself would be worth maybe like 65, 70. But I think, presentation, conservation,
Precipitation.
somethingnation.
Something Asian.
I think just with that, I would say this is worth a buy, or at least, you know, someone should try it. I think doing this with like the gift set is really cool. It could be a really cool gift. And I would say this is worth it, so I'm a buy. I think he's really, since we first tried his original stuff, he's really figuring it out, and I'm kind of curious to see as he gets longer into this and he dials it in and gets higher age stuff.
Yeah.
Curious to see where he goes with it. So check him out. I think it's a pretty cool product.
I'm gonna go next.
Go for it.
So I am a little biased, full disclosure, just because I know Rob and he's a really good guy. And the reason I am a buy on this is because we've seen where he started,
Yes.
and now, what, only 2 or 3 years later?
Yeah, it hasn't been that long. It's
He's
only
doing
been-
some really cool different stuff, and when I talk to him, it seems like he's got it kind of figured out and he's getting it, and now he's just trying to figure out how to get to like the next phases.
Right.
The other really cool thing about the brand that I mean, the conservation's awesome,
Yeah.
but I also want to support his endeavor on this, because now he's getting into like the Scotch finish, the sherry.
Oh, he's starting to finish, yeah.
He's starting to
I
finish
forgot about
stuff. He's got vodka and gin he's excited about. So I'm a buy because I'm rooting for him and because of the cause. And again, if we're going to talk like, oh, it's not ideal because it's $20, $15 over what it should be worth, you're getting into semantics, because again, there's secondary Elmer Tea Lees going for $400, right? And I don't want to spend any more than retail on Elmer Tea Lees, right? So that's where you got to kind of put your brain. I think he's got a long way to go in terms of some other things, but I think he's going there. So that's what I'm excited about. So.
Yeah. That's good analysis.
I do want to say really quick before you touch, there are other brands that are doing 9-year, like other lone distilleries, and they're like $120, $150.
Right.
So it's pretty cool that he's churning these out for, you know, $80.
So
I mean,
that's actually why I'm going to be a buy. Just
Yeah.
actually, I don't really believe that it's priced even too high, like even like $15 too high. I think it's kind of like priced right where it needs to be priced
you
based
think
on
it's
what
good?
it is. Yeah, I think it's like typically if you have like a 9 or 10-year MGP, like someone's going to throw a $120 price tag on it.
That's
Case in
true,
point,
yeah,
Remus
it is.
Reserve, right? So,
Remus, yeah.
So the fact that like he's coming out and saying, yeah, like this is just the straight, like it's MGP rye, or sorry, not rye, but MGP bourbon at it's a 9-year. It's at what's the proof again?
100
exactly.
Yeah.
100 proof. Same thing as Remus.
It is the same as
We're
Remus.
talking $15 to $35 cheaper. I don't know why you wouldn't buy this. To me, this is actually like a pretty good deal. So
Right.
just for that fact alone, I think the whiskey actually tastes really good in here.
Yeah.
The nose is amazing. The palate doesn't quite meet what the nose does to
I
me.
agree.
The nose is like a really amazing nose. I could sit there and smell it for days. The palate is good. I mean, this whiskey's great. I can't wait to see what he keeps coming out with.
Right. I agree.
I
Some
mean,
of this finished stuff.
Yeah, I mean, if this stuff can get to like 10 years, 11 years, then like I don't even ever know why
Cash
you would
strength?
ever buy like Remus over this or anything like that over this, when you can just go out there and be like, yeah, $90 and I got a 10-year bourbon.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
He
Cool.
he wants to do some cast strength stuff too, and
That'd be awesome.
He's talking about there's a huge outdoor expo that he's going to be setting up this crazy bar at, and this whole like thing, like come try a sample when you stop by. It's like a hunting trade show, one of the biggest.
Sounds awesome.
But he's going on stage and he's going to tap a barrel
Oh my goodness.
for the audience, and then he's going to have people come up and like grab a little sample of it, and he's not going to filter it. He's just going to screwdriver into it, and
That's
then,
awesome.
Yeah, so
That is awesome.
cool stuff, you know.
I would freak out if I was there. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe we'll go.
All right. Right. I think that's going to do it, folks. Have you been able to find or try this? If you haven't, make sure you go over to their website, Full Curl.
Full Coast Spirits.
It was Full Curl Brands, I think.
Yeah,
now.
it's fullcurlbrands.com.
Yep.
That's what I'm on right now, fullcurlbrands.com. You can buy this bottle. It's about $86. Of course, you'll have to pay some shipping and some tax, but yeah, go check them out. Let us know if you do. Drop a comment down below.
Yeah, curious. If
And
you guys
then
have tried them.
if you write a review, just let them know that we sent you over there to pick up a bottle. Yeah, just let us know what you think about it, and if you think that it's a reasonably priced bottle for what you're getting.
Yeah.
That's going to do it.
All right, it's all for one and one for all.
Cheers.
All right, just film and like I'm gonna do it when I'm ready.
All right, go for it. Into your mouth first, and then swirl it around the top.